Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is Saturday and I yet again have a long weekend because I've decided to take all of my annual leave as long weekends to the end of fiscal. So I overbooked myself a little bit. I'm going for a walk with a couple of ladies, a couple of my friends today. But I literally don't know how I'm going to get there because there is a 10k run happening in our town. And yeah, I live in quite a central part, so both of the main roads that kind of close me in closed for the run. So I think I will have to beg some people to get me out or navigate me out of here because they can't keep me a prisoner. And then, yeah, well, we're going to a local farm that does delicious ice cream. So that might happen. And then I promised to visit my friend's pony. She's not a pony, she's a proper horse. She's a mare. And she's expecting a foal quite soon, but my friend just needs to do something in her paddock, and I just promised to just see her and have a chat. And yeah, that's for today. So I have a busy day, but I wanted to say first thing a huge thank you to all of you that left comments on my last week video. I was really stressed to post it. I filmed it maybe a month ago and I wasn't brave enough to post it because I was worried that people will just, not be kind, because it is a topic that dog lovers might some dog lovers will absolutely understand and some dog lovers will think that I should train him better and, so absolutely huge thank you to all of you for supporting me. I have the most amazing community here on YouTube, so I really appreciate it. Now let's get out of this town. I am a bit rushing. So literally I came back from the dog walk, hopped in a shower, and whilst I was showering I had the thought that it's Sunday, I don't want to be sitting around and do nothing. So I've decided to book myself to cinema. And literally the film starts in 10 minutes officially. So I have, let's say, 25 minutes before it starts. So I'm absolutely rushing to get there. I literally did just a very quick job of drying my hair and putting whatever clothes I found the nearest. And off I go. Doesn't really matter what I'm wearing because I'll be sitting in the dark by myself. So yeah, I'm taking myself to the cinema, and I would 100% recommend it to everyone who just feels stuck and doesn't know what to do, because cinema, you're just sitting in the dark quietly. It doesn't really matter if you have a company or not, and it will just take you out of the house and give you something to focus on for, in my case, 2.5 hours. Perfect. Yes, these are 3 chocolate chip cookies, and no, I do not want to talk about it. It's evening now, and I forgot to update you on the film. So I went to see Project Hail Mary. It's with Ryan Gosling, but originally it's a book written by Andy Weir, who wrote The Martian. So I knew it would be great, but it was fantastic. So if you want to go to see a film, or if you want to, borrow a film from any of the streaming services that we all have, I would 100% recommend it. It's quite long. It's 2.5 hours of, clean time, but it's great. It has all of the elements. It has like the science, so you feel a bit, it's not realistic science, but you feel like it's a smart film. It is very funny, but like not ha-ha funny, more like, I don't know, appropriately kind of geeky funny. It is very sad in moments, so I had a little bit of a cry, but it also showcases the human nature very well, in the bad, in the good, in every aspect. So I feel like it's great film not to feel bored, and like watch it from beginning to the end and feeling like you've actually seen something interesting. And I definitely have heard that the book itself is wonderful as well. Like The Martian, I think Andy is a very good writer. He strikes a balance very well. So I think if you are not a film person, but you still want to get that experience what I just described, I would 100% recommend the book. So yeah, Project Hail Mary was absolute success, and I'm glad that I just went, and I didn't prepare, for it. I didn't think about it. I just was in the shower thinking, what can I do? And I just had the thought that I still have 2 tickets, free tickets to a cinema from my bank. So I thought, before they expire, I might as well just go. So I still have 1 to go before the end of April. So I'll probably go again whenever I have a day where I feel like there's nothing to do, but I want to do something, but the something requires 0 effort. Then yeah. So I just wanted to update you. I would highly recommend it. You just saw me putting a ground poppy seed cake in the oven. It is a very simple cake, but very delicious and very moist. And normally when you take it out, you'll leave it to cool and you cover it with lemon icing. So kind of like a lemon drizzle icing, but slightly stiffer, to give it a little bit of a kind of like soury, kind of juicy, tangy taste. But I have two things that I want to get rid of. So I thought, instead of putting the icing on top, I'll put this on top. I normally love M&S's novelty creations, but this one I bought, I think, late last year. It is crunchy golden blonde chocolate spread. So it is basically white chocolate and caramel spread with wafer pieces, no palm oil. It is good, but it's just not to my taste. So I tried it basically once on pancakes and maybe once on a spoon, and it just doesn't taste nice to me. It's been sitting in my cupboard for ages, and I think instead of just getting rid of it, I'll spread it all over the cake. And then the second thing I need to use is this. This is a massive block of chocolate that I've been keeping in the freezer since the last episode of Bake Off. This is the last time I was baking something and I made too much chocolate, so I poured it into a mug. That's why it has this shape. And then I basically got it out of the mug, put it into a bag and shoved it in the freezer. And it's been there for, again, 4 months, and it's time to use it. So I'll melt this and pour it over the spread and just make like an indulgent top layer of the cake. It is now the end of the week, and what a week it has been. I've been so busy at work. In my personal life, I've taken a long weekend, so I was here, there and everywhere. And I must say, by Tuesday, I was absolutely exhausted. It's been now a year and a half since losing my husband, and socializing is getting easier. I'm still struggling. I'm still not fully to, pre-grief Andrea, and I never will be. I am definitely okay with that. I don't want to be pre-grief Andrea. I think losing my husband has made me who I am now, and it will never change. But it's getting easier. I remember talking to you in September. I think it was maybe my second or third video where socializing was really difficult and was draining, and it still is, but I'm snapping back way much quicker. If I'm exhausted, I'm mostly I'm drained, but I can get over it quite quickly. So it's like a muscle memory, I guess. I'm getting better and better with every single time, and with all the different social situation I'm going through. I'm definitely snapping back to my energy levels easier. but it's still not, I'm not 100% there. And I think I will never be, because I'm also an introvert at heart. I can be extroverted around people that I love and I love dearly, or I consider friends. But if it's someone who is just an acquaintance, or if it's a conference, for example, full of strangers, I definitely will eat my words and I will be exhausted. And that's something I wanted to talk to you about as well. With my new role at work, I think I hinted towards it a couple of weeks ago, but there have been some reorg and restructured work, and I've taken on a higher role. That means also more responsibility, more work, but it also means a high level of travel. I used to travel a lot for work pre-COVID and also during COVID. But when my husband got ill, I had to obviously stop and I had to support him. He had so many appointments all the time. He was weak. He wasn't capable of being left alone by himself. So I did one conference when he was already ill, and I regretted it. So I basically told my manager and the whole kind of wider group that I'm not traveling. So I stopped that. And then I moved roles during that time, so I didn't need to travel, which was really good. But now obviously I'm stepping into something that has a quite high profile in the company that I work for, and they want us to be more visible and they want us to travel. So I might go away in June. It is still might. It is not 100% decided. That will be decided in the new fiscal, but that will be my first business travel since my husband passed away, and that will be over a week in the US, surrounded by strangers basically. And I might feel differently about me kind of snapping back to myself. It will probably take a lot out of me, and that's not one-off. There will be more, definitely in September and October. There's more travel coming up, but this one is kind of imminent, and it's the first one, and I'm a bit worried about it because it's intense. If you've ever traveled for business, it's from the moment you leave your hotel room at like 7:30 in the morning up until usually 10, 11 in the evening, where you go back to your hotel room and you just flop, and then you do it on repeat day after day after day, plus all of the jet lag, and now plus me traveling alone and organizing myself, organizing Finn, all of that. I'm a bit worried, I'm not going to lie, and not having anyone to call. Like I always, I did a lot of US travel and Asia travel, so I always called my husband first thing in the morning, which was his evening, or vice versa, and we just had a natter, and I just felt like I have that voice to calm me down and to remind me that I have something to come home to, and I should hurry, but now it will be different, and yeah, I'm a bit apprehensive about it. But I also don't want to say no, because I don't want to stunt my career even further than I'm already doing now post taking some time off for my grief, and also for I talked to you about it, for the fact that I'm working from home fully remotely. So I'm aware that being out there, being visible, is something that enhances people's careers. So I don't want to say no. So yeah, that's what's been happening. And before I go, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. I hardly ever, I think I've never talked about it, but it does help people to find me, because unfortunately it is a numbers game, and YouTube really rewards consistency and rewards people subscribing, liking the videos, hyping and all of that. It's like a little game, which I'm not really willing to play. I want this channel to reach out the right people, the people who need it, the people that will get some value out of it. I don't want people just to subscribe and never watch the video. So, but if you like what I'm creating, I would love if you subscribed, if you like the bell notification, and if you maybe shared it with people that might find it valuable. Like I said, I'm not a commercial channel. Thank you again, and hope I see you next week.